Tuesday of the week that will be Jim's last week of employment. He's retiring at the end of this week. But he's not going away. We'll still hear from Jim, see Jim. He kind of be one of those guys that just hangs around for the free coffee, I think.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Which is, we would love that. That would be awesome. Make sure that you're listening on Friday. We got a whole show planned with some fun surprises for Jim that I think you will not be disappointed. Kudos to Deb for making this all happen. And then Friday night, big show. We'd love for you to be there. It's at 8 seconds.
It's the Jim Denny celebration concert.
$20 gets you in the door. We're going to celebrate Jim Denny's career here at WFMS, and a country star is flying in as well. Yeah. So it's a big deal. Yeah. We thought we'd share some fun stories that we have with you. And Jim, I'm not sure if Deb even knows this story.
No,
this goes way
you mentioned
back.
it. Never heard it.
Jim and I have worked together for 33 years. Yeah. 33 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Jim and Kevin show then.
Right. You know? So we know each other like brothers or whatever. But it was one of my very first, if not the first trip to Nashville that we took. The show was pretty new. The Jim and Kevin show was pretty new. So we get down there, and Jim said, Kevin, I'm going to take you to Wild Horse Saloon.
Oh, it's a classic.
And we're going to do some line dancing.
It's pretty new then, too.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was really new. And he said, now let's get our country duds on. And we got our cowboy boots on, our Wranglers. We got our I don't think I had a hat, but I had one of those, what was the shirt that Garth Brooks would always promote?
Let's see. Well, yeah.
Anyway, it was one of those kind of
those
shirts.
Western shirts.
Yeah, I had the whole thing. It's all decked out. And Jim said, now, we're going to go to the Wild Horse. Now, I want to warn you. Now, you got to pay a cover charge. You get in there, you might have to pay like $5 to get in.
Kevin's our frugal friend.
Right. And he said, just want to let you know, because it's a nightclub that they do line dancing.
Sure.
Said, okay, fine, great. We're cool. Now, we were also down there to do a radio show, so we'd be getting up early the next day. So Jim said, let's go a little early. To the Wild Horse. I said, that's fine. That works out great.
So
we get our duds on. It's maybe more like 4. We get our duds on. We get down there. We're looking good. I mean, we look like country stars. There's nobody there.
What?
The place is open, and we walk in. It's like, is there a cover charge? I said, no, not at this hour.
Not
sir,
yet.
there's not.
You're here for the early bird
And
special.
it was a bunch of older people out there learning how to line dance.
Yeah,
and so we sat there and had a meal and just looked around like, well, this was fun, Jim. Thanks for my first experience at the White Horse
the
Saloon.
anticipation, you were starting to build it so nicely.
We had to hunt for a bartender. That every day.
Well, you got to.
see,
You went too early.
We were back at a hotel at like 7 o'clock, and that's when things really start getting
go
going.
out then.
When I had gone before, I think it was with Charlie, we'd gone a little later, but it was packed in there.
Yeah,
sure.
I said, let's go early and beat the rush.
Yeah,
we did.
Boy, did we beat the rush.
You beat the bartender.
right. They're all clocking in. We're sitting there.
Wearing my country duds, looking
I'll tell you,
good.
and that's the important part.
That's exactly right.
Can I
We looked
tell you
good.
something? People
We
don't use
looked
the
good.
word duds anymore.
They do when they describe Jim and Kevin.
Okay.
They
We
are a couple
of
duds.